when something gets sufficiently huge, whether or not they are on paper, the federal government is kind of the insurer of last resort, as we've seen in various financial crises and insurance companies screwing things up. What I expect AI economic impact to look like, sort of, I do think the government ends up as like the insurer of last resort, but I think I mean that in a different way than you mean that, and I don't expect them to actually be like writing the policies in the way that maybe they do for nuclear.
And there's a big difference between the government being the insurer of last resort and the insurer of first resort.
Why is he saying that in public? Well, two reasons. One, what the f*** are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. And two, this is actually an assurance to the investor. He's saying that because he realizes that right now there is a little bit of panic around the AI bubble, that it might actually be a bubble. I obviously think it is. And they're over-promising something that at least more educated people keep telling me is impossible, AGI. Having said that, what they're trying to accomplish is just beat China to AGI, or at least a more competent version of AI that can successfully displace the existing labor force and create new super profit structures, which rid the need for labor in its entirety. And God knows what that would do to the already exploding wealth disparity that exists in this country and in the Western world in general. Having said that, because there are fears that they might not be able to continue white-knuckling through this process, that he has to sit there and say, no, don't worry, the government will bail us out. Okay? 5 major companies that are the entirety of the stock market at this point. Like, it's insane. The bubble has gotten to such a ridiculous size that I don't even know if the American government could save it or could bail it out. So, like, I think there is such a thing as, like, too big to fail, but then there's also such a thing as, like, something that has become so large that even the American government can't bail it out. The problem is that there's a liquidity crisis, a private credit crisis, private equity is over-leveraged, commercial real estate is dying, repo is up, unemployment is the worst it's been since 2003. These are dominoes. The American government is not nimble enough to do anything about it, or competent enough to do anything about it, or the American government structure, albeit still incredibly powerful, does not have the proper tools to do anything about it, because their entire purpose is to advance the interests of capital. And capital has a tendency to self-destruct. Capital is so invested in short-term gains that they don't even realize the broader long-term consequences of these actions, of this gamification of the system. Because when everything collapses, you're cooked. All of the wealth in the world will not help you, right? What are you going to do?
Question to the working class. Do you feel like you have to ask to use your free will? Free to read their facts, free to send your cash to their backyard. Natural parks locked up in iron bars, or paved over for parking and cars. Tower blocks painted by the marketing department, stained by these blackened hearts. Cause out there, they'll burn your soul out. Creatures that eat you with no mouth, still show a sickening smile somehow. Leave you to die to tidy up their own house, no doubt. Could never make it work, I never learned from these folks, only focused on money and me. Boiling the oceans like we don't need them. Freezing they call it, while most not eating and grieving.
Love, 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 I love you. Love, 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 love. I'd love to love, 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 love us. I'd love to love, love, raining from above. Love, I love you.
I'm not the only one that wants to live a better way than this. Producing plastic, useless shit. Corporations making the planet a flaming pit. I'm hating it. Because evil is a synonym of rich. At the gates of heaven the fat cats won't fit. Heavy pockets, heavy as in, heavy with sin. Anubis weighs your dark heart and Amit devours it. Elon sits in a dark hole, Empty soul, nothing but his own cold company to keep him from being alone. Working minimum wage, manual labor jobs for 27 trillion years till he earns back every penny that he stole. They burn the planet, poison Mother Earth, breed and mass murder cattle just to throw it away if no one pays what they say it's worth. Enslave a planet, call it work. Cause out there, they'll burn your soul out. Creatures that eat you with no mouth still show a sickening smile somehow. Could never make it work, I never learned from these folks. Only focused on money and me. Boiling the oceans like we don't need them. Freedom they call it, while most not eating and grieving.
Love, 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 I love you. Love, 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 I'd love to. Love, 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 love us. I'd love to. Love, 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 raining from above. Love, I love you.
I'm nothing like you, don't suggest it. I love those around me without a profit incentive. Chrysalis is not my baby anymore. That caterpillar now a butterfly has flown away. No room for maybe in the thoughts. Don't know how much more hope my brain could even take. I guess you never know unless you know, I guess. I grind the flowers, watch your present rot sitting on my desk. Hearing the pops and the bangs that November would get. I intellectualize and overthink, I get in my head. Fireworks sparking, people out celebrating, aching a bright flash, making me think how fast it fades. The last time things were the same, the light is gone, now only smoke remains. Told me that most men would only get the flowers on the coffin bed. Said you get them for me, got them for myself instead. Lilies and blood so red, and roses don't console me, feeling sober rest. Told me most men would only get the flowers on the coffin bed. Thought you'd get them for me, got them for myself instead. Lilies and blood so red, and roses don't console me, feeling sober ref. Love is death. See my future walking by in dirty clothes, unkempt hair, something stuck up the nose. Carry your bags, rustle down the street, losing hope, talking offbeat, feet taking away to the unknown. Where they won't hear you cry if you do, so you don't. Numbing the pain in these forgotten souls. Stoic and stone-faced, so it goes. You can brace a graze of time will turn us all to dust. The only goal the universe has ever known. Resigned to my fate, unease stubbornly will die in this place and debate. In my mind it is okay, I know it's wrong, but I justify it despite the high stakes. Somewhere, nowhere, where nobody will know. The promises stay broken, can never be unspoken. Somewhere, nowhere, feeling all alone. Nowhere with forgetting somewhere. stay broken. Can never be unspoken. Somewhere, nowhere, feeling all alone. Nowhere with you, forgetting you in stone. I never own a house, I never get a car. My bank account's been running low from nights of going hard. I'm staying far away from faking people, making evil with the face. Deceitful ways ain't never meaning what they say. I'm barred from a normal life, can't achieve it. Never dreamt it, don't believe it. Believe me, I'm at peace with being a failure all my life. Inhaling savage weed, somewhere flat to sleep is all I need. I'll be alright, adrift, a mister does not give a fuck. And if my luck runs out, I'm stuck without a house, I'll just jump from somewhere high up, high off my last spliff, loving to fall until I drop. The switch is drastic as I march with the infinite and dip. For space-time, my matter just splatters, erased, I'm fine, back to baseline. Nobody would cry for me, I like it that way. On my last day, I'm screeching into hell with the wheels flying off sideways. Fucked up and faded, unreliable. I never make it, never do what I say, it's not deniable. I won't change from it. I'm just being honest, never making any promise. Fucked up and faded, undeniable. I never make it, never do what they say, it's not deniable. Wanting to be unwanted. I'm just being honest, breaking every fucking promise. When I'm dead, my body's gonna be rotten. So stopping ain't an option, I'm dropping whatever's coming my way, while passing poisonous haze till my reality's a stain. Last wind of pain, what I'm thinking is insane. Every face is infinite and fractal, and every interaction is impossible. I'm acting fine, my mind slowly unwinds till I try and find my escape. Oh, look at the time, I got to go away. It's like creeping towards 3. I'm all alone and walking home, no evil might befall me. Thoughts in the same loop as my feet keep, one foot in front of the other on cobble streets with a move following me. I saw the lights for what they were, there's no hope for the future. Absurd thinking this could work when the system is useless. Don't have to be a psychic to see it, just wake up. Stuck in the same cycle for thousands of years, stuck. Fucked up and faded, unreliable. I never make it, never do what I say, it's not deniable. I won't change from it. I'm just being honest, never making any promise. Fucked up and faded, undeniable. I never make it, never do what they say, it's not deniable. Wanting to be unwanted. I'm just being honest, breaking every fucking promise. Fucked up and faded, unreliable. I never make it, never do what I say, it's not deniable. I won't change from it. I'm just being honest, never making any promise. Fucked up and faded, undeniable. I never make it, never do what they say, it's not deniable. Wanting to be unwanted. I'm just being honest, breaking every fucking promise. Daddy had some bills to pay, made a couple mistakes. Debt is to the ceiling, everybody screaming, I need a little bit more time, wait. I I got this feeling in the pit of my stomach that I'm running out of time. Do what I said I wouldn't and put the doubt out of my mind. I gotta find a way to get paid like you, my friend. Gotta pay for my right to live. I gotta pay for my right to live. I wish I had a way to get paid like you, my friend. Like you, my friend. Life's a gift. Life's a gift. 11 kilos down at the doorstep now and I can't back out. Dead is to the ceiling, my wife would be screaming, but this is my only way out. I got this feeling in the pit of my stomach, but I'm not a criminal. But I'm not no one either, and that's indefensible. I gotta find a way to get paid like you, my friend. I gotta pay for my right to live. I gotta pay for my right to live. I wish I had a way to get paid like you, my friend. Like you, my friend. Life's a gift, it's overpriced and I don't want it. Favor for my good friend, maybe this pain will end. I wish I had a way to get paid like you, my friend. I do a favor for my good friend, maybe this pain will end. I wish I had a way to get paid like you, my friend. I do a favor for my good friend, maybe this pain will end. Christ, and I don't want it. We pretend. In it for my bro, but I'm all alone in a cell, ticket till interrogation. What do I tell? Feeling vulnerable, but I never sold a single gram. I would just handle it and hold, feeling numb in my soul. Sick and I sunk, trying to picture 136 months, 15 grand, and I never got to see a single penny in my hand. Oh man, what a fucked up plan. Nah, no J shit, man. I'll be fucking with my mans. It's perfect. I mean, anyway, sad boy, sad times, sad vibes. Here we go. I need a moment alone with no conscious mind. I need to hide from all the wandering eyes, cause all the judgy little looks and words seem to collide with how I try to live my life. This world and me don't combine, right? This means fights with any humanoids in my life. The way we look at shit never aligns quite perfect on the surface. Maybe smiles, but in the dirt is my mental state, shaking for the nervous. Psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just wanna hide away from it all and not be me. Psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just wanna hide away from it all and not be me. So I sit and watch the smoke twist. It blends with the wall, taking with it all my focus. No notice of time, I'm disembodied thoughts floating around this little cosmos, hoping I found the spot to call home, but I'm not coping with the phone always going off, and people keep quoting what I told them in an older spot, and now I don't know what I'd rather do but be alone, my head buried earth over top. Psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just wanna hide away from it all and not be me. Psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just wanna hide away from it all and not be me. I get my face and hair soaking wet, not a care anywhere, I'm taking any dare I can get. Drag the spliff up to the stoner's nest, overlook the tops of trees in the ravine and see certain death. Need to be put in our place once or twice, feeling too big, brain get back down to size. Evil putting tainted ideas up in your mind, like anyone alive is better than you or I need my psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just to hide away from it all and not be me. Psychedelic rain, just to hide my pain. Don't wanna show my face, don't wanna be seen. Psychedelic rain, just wanna hide away from this fucking crazy world I gotta be. Just a square peg forced through a round hole. My sharp sides broke everybody's heart though. A tough childhood, big emotions, no hope or no growth in this ice cold ocean alone. So no motion when the class bell rang. My brain melting when everybody else was focused and I'd be going mad. Could never commit a minute to thinking with the task at hand. Could never understand why am I confined between these gates for this chunk of my time? Why do I not have a say in how I get to live my life? How I get to spend my time? Is it not mine? I was a bit confused, I'd be alone a lot and never wanna kick it with you. Until some people got it misconstrued, and now alone is not a choice, myself I kick it with you. In my brain I would drift away, daydream all of my time till the sun's a drain. In my brain, 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 in my brain. In my brain I would drift away, daydream all of my time till the sun's a drain. In my brain, in my brain, in my brain, in my brain. Learn the madman's knowledge as my brain ages, as my life flips down to the last pages. I could not contain till my last breath, holding this mask over my face in the casket. Nobody ever got to see what I'm dealing with till I'm alone and home, high and seething. The beast is reeling me in, I've got the hook, I'm going deeper in. I know I won't survive, need the feeling. Finally met somebody sick like his, in the brain, unstable but with love so big. Someone who feels the same, to chart our waves, no way to know that we would crash the ship. Shit, and now our lives are on the beach wrecked. In tatters, matter of fact, the trauma we got a deep debt. My nose is not the same, my face is numb, my brain needs reset. At least we got our feet wet. In my brain I would drift away, daydream all of my time till the sun's a drain. In my brain, 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 in my brain. In my brain I would drift away, daydream all of my time till my sun's a drain. In my brain, in my brain, in my brain, in my brain. Back at square one with the round hole broke. Unfocused life has led me down a path with no hope. No features and no vote, just a roadblock for my teachers. A well-used worn soul, I'm a slow poke, playing catch up in the past when you never thought you'd live a day past 27. And again, under coke and K and MDMA, I'll say again, in the end I'll be dead, don't befriend me, I said it. 9 years fly by so fast, well I regret it now. Sometimes you don't go down, you get to see the sad eyes and the souls around. You have to pay for your sins, mate, and the way to wait upon your soul for the rest of the days. A single look upon your mother's face will outweigh all the good you think you ever made. I'm going insane, wheeling round, spinning thoughts in my brain. In my brain, full of rotten decay and a lot of hate. My brain, brain, I would drift away, daydream all of my time till the sun's a drain. In my brain, 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 in my brain. In my brain, I would drift away, daydream all of the time till my sun's a drain. In the drain, in the brain, in the brain, in the brain, in my brain, in my brain, in my brain. I've been to bad places, done some bad things. Most of all, what I regret, when in these bad places, when the rain rushes in, I hope I'm soaking wet. Feeling the cycle over, doing it again. Fluid in my lungs, if it isn't red, it's black. Cut, chew it in the bin. Fight through it, bro, the smoke is so soothing in the end. In the end. Feel a force dragging me towards my death. A walking corpse when forced to stand amongst the normies I object. It's a long and burning road of heartbreak and trek. Oh, 11 months till the 27 club accepts. Never had the passion but to put my thoughts to peace, but now the thoughts are more overwhelming than before. I think they're thinking of me, keeps me up with no sleep. Get out my brain, you fucking weirdos, got me thinking it's me. Shit. I've been to bad places, done some bad things. Then people hate me for the pain that I bring. All my apologies and sorrows I borrowed ain't worth a thing. In my tomorrow, all I know is alone, but no suffering. I had a CD tray, had to fill my flat with shady faces wrapping around me every day. All of them fake, quick to explain their friendship. I see it in his face, here for the place to get away and the we replace. Only round when there's something for them in it. For a minute till there's something more to get. Not a friend when the truth is more but never winning. They come again. I'll forget. I'll forget. Who the fuck are you again? I'll forget. I'll forget. And I just cry when I think about that time. And I just cry when I think about your eyes. I put so much pain deep inside them. I'd say sorry if that worked, but I know sorry that won't do shit. I can't make all this unheard. I just want freedom from this pain. I know that's not what I deserve. I burned myself, my reputation made you hate me, made it worse. I burn my cigarettes, hope the stress don't get me. Taking seconds off this pain, I'm just a mess. The cigarettes in the end gon' get me. Off in a coffin, dipping off on my regrets. The cigarettes in the end gon' get me. Taking seconds off this pain, I'm just a mess. The cigarettes in the end gon' get me. It's in my lungs, on my heart, with this pain in my chest. And I just cry when I think about that time. And I just cry when I think about his eyes. I never really said goodbye. I said I'll see you soon, my mind. You know I miss you, I'll come kiss you, see you just soon as I can. But I lost my mind and your mother lost us too. It's real selfish and I didn't wanna hurt you. I fucked it up and everybody getting hurt too. I try to not think about it when I burn through my cigarettes, hope the stress don't get me. Taking seconds off this pain, I'm just a mess. The cigarettes and he ain't gon' get me. Off in a coffin, dipping off all my regrets. The cigarettes and he ain't gon' get me. Taking seconds off this pain, I'm just a mess. The cigarettes and he ain't gon' get me. Is in my lungs, on my heart, with this pain in my chest.
Ясно.
I'm sick of psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to digital crack, the fact that TV raised me is part of the reason why the brains are rotten on the daily. Deranged and blood-hungry neighbors that I'm contained with. The Facebook worm feeds in the mind, unwinding deep in a steep cognitive decline. Unbridled peak rage, blind in the mind hate. Everyone who doesn't think and look exactly as they. Gotta stop, who's gonna tell them? Gammon's think that rebelling, they're not the most important part of the plot. Foggy brains locked with false consciousness, asking what about me? Then put the flags up, flag 'em high for the fascist state. Eyes in every camera locked and loaded, pointing at your fucking face. A bullet in the head to make you think straight. Homeless and hungry in this day and age. I'm ashamed, not shocked, not amazed. The world falls apart in the end of days. I'm sick of psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to digital crack, the fact that TV raised me is part of the reason why the brains are rotten on the daily. Deranged and blood-hungry neighbors that I'm contained with. The Facebook worm feeds in the mind, unwinding deep in a steep cognitive decline. Unbridled peak rage, blind in the mind hate. Everyone who doesn't think and look exactly as they. Gotta stop, who's gonna tell them? Gammons think that rebelling, they're not the most important part of the plot. Foggy brains locked with false consciousness, asking what about me? Then put the flags up, flag 'em high for the fascist state. Eyes in every camera locked and loaded, pointing at your fucking face. A bullet in the head to make you think straight. Another genocidal reign in this day and age. I'm ashamed, not shocked, not amazed. The world falls apart in the end of days. scared of being real, I'll be real with you. Living this delusion, I'll be doomed if it's true. My body's black inside, I'm beating it blue. I'm scared to try, just wanna die with you. No sleep will have me tied up and off the deeper end. They tell me stop, but I can't, I'm going deeper in. Always say the right one and do the wrong thing till the night's gone, then I miss my life in one blink. Trying to call back missed time I never get again. And I miss today in my brain, I'm in debt again. I drift away in the mist of haze and amphetamines. Supposed to help, I'm in a daze in bed again. I never thought though would make it this far. Knew we're people this close to the evil would take my soul. We never knew what we would do. Was this hard? I only figured the most I would make it like 27 years or so. I'm scared of being real, I'll be real with you. Been living like it's all a myth and it isn't true. Hit with a decision, I'm in prison too. The only time I wanna live is living with you. I said I wouldn't, but I've done it again. Off the meds and in the fiery ends to the end. Have to love you, but I burn at both ends. Don't get attached, I'll just be ash when you need me again and again. I'm just a fuck up and I'm gone in the wind. I'm just a shadow when you turn to a friend. Don't think I'd see where the calendar ends. It's 2024, I had no plans to attend. I never thought that we would make it this far. Knew we're people this close to the evil would take my soul. We never knew what we would do would be this hard. Only figured the most I will make it like 27 years or so. Strangers again. Strangers with memories of days old and friends. These strange times we're in. Strange roads ahead. Strangers again. Strangers with memories we try to forget. These strange days we live. Strangers that we don't forgive. I said I'll see ya, I won't see you again. See you in memories and groups of old friends. Don't you pretend that we've been blood. If you could do that to me, you in the end. I don't need enemies when those that fuck you over are friends. This time is running out. You're seeing me alive, there's something I will not survive. I'm full of doubts and doubt I'll ever try again. Break out those tiny violins until I'm done with whining about the who and what and why and when this shit is strangers again. Strangers with memories of days old and friends. These strange times we're in. Strange roads ahead. Strangers again. Strangers with memories we try to forget. These strange ways we live. Strangers that we don't forget. I said I'll see ya, I won't see you again. See you in memories and groups of old friends. Don't you pretend that we've been blood. If you could do that to me, you in the end. I don't need enemies when those that fuck you over are friends. I guess stranger things have happened. than us passing on friends. Stranger things are gonna happen again, and when they do, I guess I won't have learned a thing in the end. Make the same mistakes and learn those same lessons again. Strangers again. Strangers with memories of days old and friends. These strange times we're in. Strange roads ahead. Strangers again. Strangers with memories we try to forget. Strange days we're in. Strangers that we don't forget. Petals dropped in decay, rotten they lay on top of stagnant water, forgotten for days, weeks, months. A declined gift, a monument to lost love. Gave everything and it wasn't enough. Did what I could and I couldn't be loved. Hurts the most, I thought I found someone to be myself with. But being me pushed you to leave. Now I'm with my selfish need to feel well, but I can't sleep since they left me. Compulsive, spinning thoughts in my head obsessively, indefinitely. The clues lead to you cheating before you exit it. In my head it is, kinda now. And after checking my savings, my bag is down. You robbed me, but fuck it, you can have it now. No longer needed at my destination. Final steps for me, I know I've got no future waiting. Writing this note in a moment of hesitation. Flowers screaming out my name on the cold wind. Memories swallow me whole, drowning, gasping in the rose tint. I fold a story untold that I'm trapped within. My last words were etched in the cold earth. For 30 years living death going unheard. Past words on wax to live after death, but now I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nostalgia is an oxygen mask. I'm going harder as my lungs collapse. Deeper and deeper as my final gasp. After you I'm just latched to what we could have had. 100 steps to the gallows now. 100 thoughts that the lambs drown out. Shallow breaths that I can't slow down. Can't explain why I'm going home now.